Hey everyone, a nerd named Mark here, and it's time for my first manga review of 2023. Let's see what it's gonna be. This is one I've been really wanting to talk about. And before I get that, Happy New Year, everyone. Obviously going New Year. If you haven't followed me on Instagram already, I've been trying to do more daily posts of my manga, either new pickups or what I've been reading, trying to keep track, honestly, of like everything I've read this year and also what I'm going to be reviewing. And for this video, I'm going to be reviewing Shy Volume 1 from Yen Press. This is from Bukumi Miki. Love superhero stuff. Obviously, if we look, I have my superhero stuff over here in Toku style. I've got some stuff up there, over here. Like, if you haven't already, go check out my video with going over my new displays, which I love. So much better looking aesthetically and from an organization standpoint, and also takes up less space than my last display. And I can hold more manga. So that's a little bit. I want to talk about Shy. I love this so much. This is, I'm gonna put this right here because last time I did a video without my expander plugged it filter on, you could hear me tapping the book constantly. I know it was annoying, and I apologize. So Shy is basically, the gist of it is every country has a superhero, basically. Okay, and this revolves around Shy, Japan's hero, who is a teenage girl, and both by name and by personality type, she's Shy. Now, I'm not going to spoil a lot of stuff for this, so it is going to be a very short video because I really don't want to spoil it. I actually sent a photo of the manga to my friend. He read it and he was like hooked, and he's just been binge reading all the chapters that are available online. I don't do stuff like that. I actually wait for physical releases and I pick them up that way, even though it's tough sometimes, especially because Volume 5 of Kaiju number 8 is not out yet, and I've been waiting patiently. Now, that's another story for another time. So with Shy, the cool thing about this, it's not just a happy-go-lucky superhero manga or comics, this and that, because that's someone who's been reading comics for 30 years, been collecting consistently for about 20 of those years. I kind of get tired with cookie cutter superheroes and how they're portrayed. It's one of the things that, for me, after a while, my hero got stale with, because I felt like I needed more to it. Yes, it did get some depth to it later on in later volumes and later in the run, but for a while there, it got stale. But this one really focuses on the cores of it. Like Shy, like there's one instance, she saved a bunch of people, but someone got injured from it. She didn't want to be here anymore. Does she think she needs to be here? She doubts herself. In Volume 1, we already get that depth of the character. Like, I'm not ready to be a hero. Do I even deserve to be a hero? Someone got injured. They probably hate me. Everyone doesn't think I'm good. This and that. So we already got that growth in that depth to Shy as a character. Now, we get introduced to a few other characters that are very entertaining, but we also already set up the main world, and the problem that's going to be happening is there's this entity that is going around and bringing out the negative side, the darkness in people's hearts, and it crystallizes and forms and morphs and twists their bodies. And so we already know this isn't going to be a happy-go-lucky kids superhero story, especially when you go into the depth of the darkness in people's hearts. How do you stop it? How do you do this? And Shy is at the forefront because she was able to reverse and stop this process for someone, which got the attention of the other heroes and the person who oversees all of this, all of the heroes. And we also learn a little bit more of how they got their powers. I kind of like how it isn't an origin story. We don't get the full origin story. We get hints of how the powers happen, where it comes from, but we don't get that full. It's not holding your hand with the characters in the story, and I love that. I can appreciate that a lot with a manga. And I should talk a bit about the artwork. The artwork is really good. I'll try and throw some skins. I'm getting used to how to edit my reviews, and I want to try and maybe put some splash images here and there of the artwork so we can see. I just don't want to spoil anything. That's the main thing that's always tough reviewing things, is I don't want to spoil things. I want to be vague, give you as much information as I can, so that when you read it, you still get surprised and you don't feel like by the time you watch my video, you don't need to read it because you already know what happens. So Volume 1 of Shy is quick review. Right now it's $13. I picked mine up at Barnes & Noble. I am a part of their membership. I do order some stuff from Books A Million as well and Right Stuff Anime. I will say right now, Books A Million is doing various deals, 50% off manga. Not everything. Shy isn't on there on the list, but there are some good volumes on there of other manga that you should check out. But yeah, this, like the artwork on it, let me get in close. Look at this artwork. Like, oh, like that cover, even like the spine mirrors it. We get to see our heroes on the back. This is, and I already talked about it in my, when I'm looking forward to continue reading in 2023. This is on my list. Really good. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. If you have checked it out, let me know in the comments below what you thought of it. And if you haven't checked it out, what are you picking up? I'm curious. I always like recommendations, so I love it when people, like, either on my Instagram comments or on Twitter or even in the Discords I'm a part of, giving me recommendations on what to read. So with that being said, I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget that subscribe button for more videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. And I'm gonna go put this back because I was tossing around a lot. My hands are all like, meh, and I don't want to ruin the cover.